This video has been requested by some of you guys. I want to talk to you about monitoring spirits. What are they and how do they monitor you? It's not just you, they monitor your spirit, they monitor what you do, your actions on a daily level. And ultimately, they are monitoring you to find out what growth you're going through when it comes to your spirituality. This is the main subject here. So, yes, these could be jealous entities, envious, negative entities of all kinds, but ultimately, the goal of monitoring spirits is to monitor your spiritual growth in order to hinder it. So, one of the most obvious monitoring spirit that you guys could see in your reality is those who are following you either on social media. They could also follow you through your families. They could ask your mother, they could ask your brother about you. They could be asking about you in terms of third parties. So, there is something almost like a screen, either a screen, so they're looking at your pictures, or a person, a third party here, getting involved, giving them information about you. So that's one way a monitoring spirit is keeping up with you. The second way monitoring spirits are keeping up with your energy and your spiritual growth is through bugs in your surroundings. If you notice an unusual amount of bugs in the place you live at, the place you work at, the place that you usually hang out, if you notice that there's always a bug right there, like I said in one of my previous videos, if you have flies that are like coming in multiple times, if you notice a wall gecko that wasn't there, these are places where monitoring spirits keep their attention on you. So some people wonder if this could be beneficial. Yes, of course, these bugs can be beneficial for your home environment, but most of the time there is a need of a cleansing of this environment when you see this. And the third way these monitoring spirits are connecting with your energy is through mirrors. Mirrors are very important, you guys. It's really important not to have a mirror in your bedroom, especially in front of your bed, especially at night, okay? Because that's exactly the time when they come to monitor you. Mirrors are a portal for these entities, especially the powerful ones, the strong ones, the ones that have magic inside of them. Those are the ones that can actually come into your energy to monitor you through mirrors. So if you have mirrors in your home, make sure that you lock them. Make sure that you lock your mirrors, especially before sleeping, especially if you do have a mirror in front of your bed, which I do not recommend. So now that we spoke about the ways these monitoring spirits monitor you, I want to speak to you about how you guys can help yourself release them, block them from actually monitoring your energy. When it comes to your social media, the first point, social media, third parties involvement, family, all these people who are sharing information about you, of course, privacy is number one. So number one is definitely to make sure that you keep your information private. And that's one of the best way, of course, to stay away from those energies. But sometimes we cannot, especially those who have a strong media or public platform where you guys show up. You cannot, because these people watch you. So one way to do that, when you guys realize that your platform is public or there's no way that you can, block all your private information, is to make sure to understand energy exchange. Energy exchange in this case is really important. What you give in must be received. If you give in too much, whatever you receive is too little, then you are being not only monitored by these spirits, but they're actually gaining from your energy. They're going to be feeding off your energy. So energy exchange is really important here. Whether it is monetary, whether it is through energy exchange, whether it is through people giving you feedback, it doesn't really matter exactly how, but you need to be receiving some kind of energy back. Otherwise, the monitoring spirits are going to be finding the points of entry to feed off your energy. Number two, what can you do about bugs and insects? Of course, one of the first thing you need to do is try to release them from your home. If you cannot, or if there is a sense that something here could be beneficial, in any case, if you cannot completely release these bugs, these insects, what should you be doing? I have a specific meditation to release these bugs from your energy. If they don't go physically, their negative energy is going to be gone. I'm going to share it with you on a different video, but ultimately, this meditation is about transmutation. You're going to be able to transmute the energy, the negativity that these bugs are bringing in. You're going to be able to transmute that energy to positive energy for yourself. You're not only going to be able to transmute it, you're going to be able to use that energy positively towards your creative endeavors. So, whatever they've been trying to send you, you're actually going to be using it in a very positive way. But of course, here the key is to be, first of all, aware of it. If you're not aware that you have monitoring spirits through bugs, then it's very difficult for you to transmute it. I will share with you a specific meditation that I do in order to help my home to stay clean and to actually transmute this negative energy into positive creative force. And sometimes the negative energy is returned to the sender. I'm not necessarily doing a return to the sender, but it really depends on what happens with the universe. I just let karma work with it. And last but not least, mirrors. How do you lock your mirrors? What should you be doing about your mirror? I strongly suggest you guys use sigils. I don't know how we pronounce them, but I will show you the sign. This is the sign. I will write it down here. This is the sign of protection that you need to use on your mirrors to lock. So make sure that you lock them with these protective signs, the sigil here, protection sign. The other thing you can lock them is put a drape or put something over it, especially at night, because at night you're much more vulnerable. These entities get to see you vulnerable in a vulnerable point where they can access you through dreams when you guys are in altered states. It is the same if you guys are meditating or going through any kind of energy boost or vibration change here, frequency change when you meditate. If you ever take any kind of substances like ayahuasca or things like that, make sure that your mirrors are locked. And if you can, I would strongly suggest that you remove mirrors from your bedroom. So places where you usually sleep or meditate, make sure that you remove those mirrors from those places. Why do I say these could have magical purposes? They could have magical entities, magical abilities. Because in order to come in through these portals, a lot of these specific entities or people who are sending them towards you, a lot of them actually are using magic. And if it's not specific like black magic, it is specific manifestation methods. In any case, they have abilities, they have strong abilities to come into contact with you through your dreams. So be careful with that. Learn to lock your mirrors. So I hope this was helpful. I hope this video was helpful. Let me know, you guys, if this is something that you're interested in. I can definitely do the meditation I told you about when it comes to bugs. Let me know. I will try to do it as soon as I can. And yeah, let me know if this is the kind of information that you find useful. And of course, I always love to hear about you in the comments. Send me the comments that you believe are going to help me as well advance when it comes to my own practice. I love you guys. See you later.